winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And as long as Pat Malone is already out of bed.
Then I might as well ride herd around here.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith is still special too.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. We got Mary in here with us this morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're good. How about you, Pat?
Hey, you run out of sardines last night?
I did. I honestly did. I run out of sardines and potted meat.
Looked like you had a good time. I saw a couple of pictures there.
Yeah, Lord of mercy. I didn't have time to take pictures with all them folks knocking on the door. That's funny, though. You know, I got kids that's 19 and 20 years old still come by to get their sardines.
Trick-or-treating. Oh, good.
Yeah, they just come by to get their sardines.
Oh, sardines.
Yeah.
No, they got to come to your house for sardines.
That's it. So, anyway, did you go trick-or-treating?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I had trick-or-treaters come to my house. I was passing out candy. I don't do sardines. The kids love coming to my house.
What do you give them? Them old hard candies, or you spend some money to get Snickers?
No, Snickers or Milky Ways. We go for the top shelf stuff.
There you
Good
go.
candy,
There you
yes.
go. There you go. Well, Emily gives them candy, and I give them sardines.
And you'll find all them
Good
sardines thrown in the ditch, leaving your house.
Yeah. Oh, Lordy. Hey, you know, y'all kind of jumped on me a little bit on your show. I got to defend myself just a little bit.
Wow, we didn't. I did. The name Stephen Phillips did not come out of
Son,
my
I'm
mouth.
fast
did it?
as lightning. I can read between the lines, brother.
You're a little paranoid lately. huh?
Not at all. Not at all. I just like if it's colors, if it's white, I'd like to say it's white.
Okay.
What'd they say?
He said that we ask our people on our show questions, and they answer them questions.
Yeah.
So you ask him the 8% sales tax question, which is a good question.
Yeah.
What was his answer?
His answer was it's not his purview. It was up to Dr. Barong, and Dr. Barong had the list of projects. That was his answer, right?
Is that an answer of what do you think that 8% sales
let
tax
me-
is going to
let me
do to
ask
the
you,
county?
You clearly didn't like that answer, huh?
I would like to know if he thinks that the 8% sales tax will be good for the county because he is the county commissioner. So his responsibility is for our county. And does he think the 8% sales tax is good for our county, or is it not good for our county?
But the 8% deal is not in his purview. So why would he comment on that as the commissioner?
Well, you would
as an
think with the
individual
commissioner,
citizen,
yeah, as the
as an
commissioner,
individual citizen, he's probably got a position on it, and he probably exercised that position when he went to vote.
right? But as the county commissioner, do you not think that his position should be, hey, I really don't think 8% sales tax would be good for our county?
Well,
And I think the citizens of Towns County should know this because when you're buying a $500,000 house, you can get it cheaper in the surrounding counties.
there is no sales tax on houses.
Well, boats let's say boats. We got
Cars.
Yeah, we got Younghurst Water Sports here that sells boats.
Yeah.
So I mean, so you can go to
So
the surrounding county.
which surrounding county can you go and buy boats cheaper?
Union County.
Who's the boat dealer in Union County?
There's people that sells boats in Union County, yeah.
Who is it?
Well, I can't say because they don't advertise on our radio station.
Okay, all right.
There are
I'm
boat
not-
dealers that we're not going to
aware.
mention, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
But
There
I
are
mean,
boat
do you
dealers,
see where I'm coming from on that? I mean, you're redirecting. You're redirecting. We're asking a question. Do you see the issue with that?
No,
Okay. All right. So it's not a problem.
I
then.
don't. And the reason I don't is I think Towns County has so much tourism business
Mhm.
that at least 60 or at least 40% of the sales tax are being paid by tourism.
Mhm.
And if I can get something that's worth $1 and it only costs me 60 cents, I'm for that every day.
Yeah. Well,
Especially with the priorities that Dr. Barong put on the projects that are on that list.
see, I think Georgia's losing a lot of businesses to Tennessee and Florida because they have no state income tax. I think that. I really do.
They're not losing businesses. They might be losing residents, but having no state income tax has no impact on businesses.
Okay. All right. Well, I ain't gonna argue that. I don't see your take on that, but if I can live in a state that has no state income tax, and if I can open a business where I can hire people without state income tax.
Why
There
don't
he
you
is.
live in Tennessee? Why don't you live in Florida?
Well, because the good Lord and
Put
my ancestors put me right here. There he is, Gary Chapman. How are you, brother? Well, I thought he ain't got his mic.
I'm here.
Okay, I didn't know.
I'm here.
I didn't know if Puddin had you turned on yet. How are you this morning?
Man, I'm good. I want to vote. I want to run for commissioner in your
Uh-oh.
county, and I'm going to be transparent.
There you go.
My personal opinion will be my personal opinion, but you should know what it is if you're going to vote for me for something that affects the county.
Amen.
Amen, brother. I like it when educated people come on my side. Yeah. I like it when educated.
I'm just all for total transparency with any public official. I'm done. I'm done listening to him say one thing and do another. I'm finished.
Yeah.
If you don't,
So it's important,
Here we go.
Gary, that the local official
yes, it is.
commissioner in Tennessee
Yes,
have an opinion on immigration,
yes, it is.
even
Yes.
though they have no control over immigration.
We all have control over it. You mentioned it. It's the voting box.
Yeah.
So I vote this commissioner out because he didn't do something about immigration that he had absolutely no control over.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm with you, Gary.
Me too. I get it.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
you.
We vote, Pat, we vote for people who are like-minded to us. That's what we do.
Right.
Yeah.
We do.
And
Yeah.
we need to know it.
So,
But
so
those
I want to
people-
know. I want to know where they stand on dang near everything.
Yeah.
The
Those
same
people,
people.
they have
Go ahead.
specific responsibilities.
Yes, they do.
I
We
am
all
And what
do.
if those responsibilities somehow get intertwined with the subject that you're trying to avoid? Because they can. Look at sanctuary cities.
Yeah, that's working out good, ain't it?
Okay, so ask the question, sanctuary cities, where do you stand? Don't ask
absolutely
me what
not.
Don't ask me what you're going to do about immigration.
Okay. Ask all the questions. Get all the answers. That's the point.
Right.
Yeah, but ask them questions about something they can do something about.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm kind
Yeah.
of like him. I'd like to know where he stands on this. Are you
Yeah.
for or against
So the-
immigration? Are you for or against a higher sales tax? Are you for or against? What are you for or against? We
Yeah.
got to vote you in,
We
then
vote-
figure it out.
We vote for people who think what we want them to think. They're our hands and feet up there,
Right.
manipulating all the little buttons that make us all supposedly click smoothly, which we don't because they don't.
Right.
They lie. I
And
want
they-
complete transparency with every elected official.
And then they skate around the truth. They skate around the truth. We've got an issue going on with our mayor right now.
Right.
And they had a big meeting up there the other night. I was up there, and she's spending money without approval from the
Council.
and signing contracts without approval for the council. And her defense, I didn't know. She's been the mayor for 7 years. I think before that she was on the city council. But I didn't know I had to get approval for that. I didn't know I had to get approval for that. And then in the midst of all this going back and forth, well, what about what I did? I paid off all these bills.
Yeah.
We're debt free. I'm like, that has nothing to do with it.
With
It's like
what
a
we're
bank
talking
robber.
about right now.
It's
Yep.
like a bank robber goes, well, I got busted for robbing the bank, but how many times did I come in here and put money in the bank? I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Or tithe well at church. Yeah. Yep.
So, and let me ask you something else. I got two educated guys on here.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. And what about the educated
Yeah.
girl, lady?
Well, yeah, you too. I'm sorry. Okay.
just for the record, I'm not all that educated. I just pay attention.
There you go. So if the mayor approved contracts and spent taxpayers' money without approval from the city council, them contracts would be null and void, would they not be?
Sure seems like it to me. I don't know anything about how your government is
either.
set up there locally, but that'd be the way it would be here. Yes,
I would think
absolutely.
so. And then if she
Yes.
went and signed the contracts and spent the taxpayer money without approval, then would she not be the one that is liable for the money that has been spent?
Yes, every penny. Yes.
Am I not right, Pat?
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know.
Well, in
No,
common
it's your
sense,
thought.
You'd have to ask a legal expert for that.
Or you could apply common sense and tell him what you think.
yeah,
But the law is not always common sense.
I think I'll be honest with you.
That's not what we're talking about, is it? Who knows?
I think the mayor is on the line for quite a bit of money, and if I was a city council, I would demand to be paid back.
Well, I can tell you the city council was very upset. And I mean, they didn't know about things for, like the whole Trelful water problem.
That's been going on for years, though.
Yeah, and
That has been
they
going on
said
for
they
years.
didn't know about it, but she said she knew about it, 2 years?
So
So, wow.
I don't know. I'm with you, Gary. Hey, today is Whispering Bill Anderson's birthday.
Wow.
How about that? How old reckon he
Let's
is?
let's all just keep it quiet. Then.
Just whisper. You know, they said he wrote that song "City Lights," which is a huge hit. Standing or in a motel or someplace, looking at a little small town with one flashing light.
Wow.
That's where he wrote that whole song, "Big City." But anyway, love Bill Anderson, and
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a good dude.
and Keith Stegall. Today is his birthday. Do you know Keith?
Very well. Yes.
Man,
Yes.
he is. You know, back years ago when I was trying to make it in the band, and I didn't. They want me to lose weight, and I said I'd rather not make it. So,
So that was what happened?
that's what they said. You need to lose a little weight. I said, well, I'll just stay at home.
I'm gonna take the pizza.
But I wanted to cut that song Hurricane, and this guy that I knew at the time, he said, well, just call him and ask him, And I said, I didn't know who I was calling. I actually called him directly, and I should have kept his number. I didn't even think about it. And I called him. I said, hey, I want to cut that song. He said, well, yeah, just do this, that, and the other. He told me how to go about getting the rights to all that kind of stuff. And he said, hey, send it to me when you get it. I'd like to hear it when it's done. So
That's
I had
cool.
no idea I was talking
Yeah.
to this guy. I mean, if it wasn't for him, I don't think Alan Jackson, he did all kinds
Yeah.
of yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Keith, he was there all along.
Lyle love it. Lyle love it.
I love it.
You either love it or you hate it.
And he married Julia Roberts.
Bless his heart.
Yeah. Bless both their hearts.
I'm
Yeah.
with you on that. Hey man, we've been talking politics. We get back in that. We get back. We need to take a short break, and when we come back, we get back on with it. But anyway, I want to get them out there on the birthdays, and I know Pat Malone's probably got some history back in 1236 AD, but we're gonna skip that for now. But anyway, we'll be right back. We want to thank Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing, and don't forget we got the world famous Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter, on with us.
Now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. A former Hayesville Middle School employee, now in Clay County custody, is facing one count of indecent liberties with a child, with more charges possible. Investigators have reason to believe Jordan Mincy, 23 years old, sent indecent material over a device more than once to more than one middle school student in 2022 and 2023. The one count that has been brought against him is related to sending material to one specific female, though Lieutenant Joe Wood with the sheriff's office says
he was associated with multiple children around the 13 to 15-year-old range.
Citing the sensitivity of the ongoing investigation, neither Wood nor Sheriff Mark Buchanan would speak to whether they believe Mincy came into physical contact with any of the students. Mincy is currently a resident of Gulf Shores, Alabama, and was arrested by U.S. Marshals October the 19th after he was indicted by a Clay County grand jury. The investigation is being done in cooperation with Acting School Superintendent Scotty Penland and the DA's office. Mincy is being held on a $25,000 bond. Towns County Election Supervisor Deandra Southern says the early voting turnout, quote, has been a lot more than we were thinking, unquote, as of Tuesday. With 3 more early voting dates left, 420 Towns County voters have punched a ballot for the Hiawassee City Council or the countywide East Splost Initiative. Election Day is November the 7th. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten. You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Regain the ability to perform everyday activities after a debilitating injury or illness. Choose occupational therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
The Murphy Bulldogs are heading to the playoffs next week after a big 35-12 victory over Cherokee Friday night. Hunter Stalcup was a big reason. Rushed for 214 yards on 17 carries and 2 rushing touchdowns. He also led the team in receptions with 2 for 22 yards. Congratulations to Hunter Stalcup of Murphy, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services, from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
Hey, it's David Christensen with Ivy Log Meat Processing. Hunting season is here now. Our newly renovated plant is state-of-the-art and ready to serve you with all your game processing needs. No more sitting on the tailgate of your truck waiting to check your deer in. After checking your game in with DNR, all you have to do is go to ivylogmeatprocessing.com and check your game in there and fill out your cut sheet. We offer a full line of smoke services for your game. ivylogmeatprocessing.com.
Boundary Waters Resort and Marina on Lake Chatuge is the #1 JC Tri-Tune dealer in the country, specializing in luxury performance tri-tunes with reliable Suzuki outboard power. As the exclusive dealer for JC Tri-Tune in the Lake Chatuge area, our professional sales and service team will get you out on the water in style. For the best selection and pricing on new and used JC Tri-Tunes in the North Georgia mountains, visit Boundary Waters Resort and Marina at bwboating.com or call 706-896-2530. Transitional care at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital provides a helpful step between hospital and home. It's perfect for patients who can benefit from additional inpatient care after a hospital stay. Learn more at erlanger.org/Western.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you, and I hope everybody's still here. You still here with us, Gary?
I'm still here with us.
I reckon, man, the left-wing media is attacking Mike Johnson's Christian faith.
Really?
Well, what does him being a Christian have anything to do with what he's going to do up there making laws?
We don't want no
private,
Christians.
isn't it?
We don't want
That's
no
private,
Christians.
isn't it?
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Yeah, that's unreal that's where we're at today. What faith is he anyway? I don't even know what faith he is.
He believes the Bible.
Oh, okay.
He loves Jesus.
Well, there's your problem.
There you go.
There's your problem right there. We can't have none of that.
We need a lot of that.
I love him. Well, he is rattling their cage so hard. I love that. That's his answer. Well, we don't know you. We want to know your thoughts on all the issues. This is right in line with our conversation earlier, quite frankly.
You're going to be happy.
We want to know all your thoughts on all the issues we don't know anything about. And he says, read the Bible.
Yeah.
Read it.
You're going to be happy, Stephen. He's a Southern Baptist.
Oh, he's a Southern Baptist.
He is.
Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord. I'm with you, man. Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy, though, that they're doing that. I mean, you know, with this, is this not, I mean, you know, you've got all this stuff going on right now that's just crazy. I mean, they're talking about left-wing dark money network bankrolling anti-Israel groups and drops millions pushing Ohio abortion amendments, and that goes back to George Soros.
Oh, wow.
Well, as you would expect, I've got an I told you so parked at the gate most of the time.
Right.
And I've got a giant one on this. I've been saying this for years. This is not politics. This is not about right and left, red and blue, Democrat, Republican. It's not. This is good and evil. And evil is exposing itself in its response to what is happening in the land that God gave the people of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, I'll have to tell you, I'm probably like most of the folks out there. I'm glued to the YouTube watching all the stuff going on there. Netanyahu. He is like, look, we're done with this. Y'all need to get on board with us. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of the evil, and that's what he's doing.
Yes.
And I'm with him.
I certainly don't think there's any man or any country that's been perfect in the way that they have handled themselves throughout history. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that God gave them that land. Gaza never did belong to the Palestinians. And when they say from the river to the sea, from the river to the sea, they're not talking about give us a little strip and we'll shut up. They're talking about killing every Jew, and wait for it, every Christian. They're openly saying it. And if you want that and you're living in this country, you're telling me who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
And we've got these folks in our government. You got
tons of them.
The Klan, what is it? The Klan, AOC, and all that bunch out there. I mean, I think they ought to be excommunicated. Can you do that? Excommunicate them?
Well, they're not in a church, but still, we can kick them out of our country. Yeah,
I think so. I mean, if they're supporting terrorists, then that would be terrorists, would it not be?
Yes.
You can certainly kick them out of Congress. I don't think they ought to be making laws for us because their personal feelings seem to be affecting the choices that they make in their role in government.
Imagine that.
What we were talking about earlier.
I want to know what they think, when they think, and how they think.
All of it. Total transparency.
As my daddy said, are these our kind of folk or not?
That's right.
It's a real good question.
Yeah,
it's a very good question.
Pat, you're awful quiet, man. Are you mad?
No,
I made him mad. I got aggressive.
No, I'm listening to the absurdity.
What?
Ooh.
Whoa. He called it out. It's absurdity.
Tell us how you really feel.
What do you got against Baptist politicians?
Southern Baptist.
Yeah, that's absurd that you would think that I was criticizing the Speaker of the House.
Okay, well, what are you talking about, absurdity?
Well, excommunicating duly elected officials is absurd. The people in their district elected them. This is America. This is the land of the free. Right?
Okay, what happens when one of those free people commits a treasonous act?
Oh,
what happens then, Pat?
That's entirely different.
Happens then?
But what treasonous act have they committed at this point?
If they're supporting millions of people coming across this border, millions and millions.
Well, now wait a minute.
6, 8, 10,000 a day.
Yeah.
Then every Democrat.
Same people are doing the same thing.
Every Democrat is a treasonous.
Hey, I'm with that.
Pretty much.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Now you've hit on it.
You're finally up to speed there, Pat.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead and say it. I know you're thinking it.
No, I think it's
absurd.
I think it's apparent.
Yes, it is.
Apparent. What's apparent?
I'm a parent.
Yeah.
And I don't want my little girl growing up in a country full of people that want to kill her.
I'm with you on that. Yep.
Yep.
I'm with you on that. And that's the thing about it, because everybody thinks, it's the Mexicans are coming across. It ain't.
Oh, no.
It ain't.
No.
Least of what our worries.
Yeah. And, I know some of the guys that did that at one point. They're legal now or whatever else. They said, coming across the border, the Mexicans can't come. They can't even afford to come across the border.
Right.
So, but I don't know, man. I'm with you. I just think
the cartels are making billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Congress people that are supporting them and facilitating that process without putting up a fight of any kind are on the take. You will see it. You will find that out. It's the truth.
Well, and then you got all this racist stuff going on. Okay, you got this other Soros-funded group. They're attacking the Attorney General in Kentucky, saying that he's an Uncle Tom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't know anything about that dude. He is so completely the opposite of that.
I know it, but I mean, it's just, and this is all making tracks.
It's just lies. It's just lies. That's
Well,
all it is.
I'm ready for a change.
Me too.
It's coming.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep, it's absolutely coming.
And it's not Trump.
Nope.
He's probably in the mix, but it ain't him. No, it's a bigger name.
Yeah. What do you say about that, Pat? I guess you're going to argue that too.
Not going to touch that one. Because I happen to believe that. So
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
in spite of being a communist, I happen to believe that.
In spite of. No.
Pat, we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. And that wasn't there was no sarcasm there.
No, I didn't feel any.
You didn't feel any, right, Gary?
Pat knows I love him. I do, and he knows it. I love button heads with Pat.
Yeah.
I do too. I love someone who's challenging.
Oh, I guess that left me and you out, Peggy.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't say that. You guys are really sensitive this morning. Good grief.
Why are you being so sensitive, Stephen?
I know it. My feelings is hurt.
Gary and I are having this conversation, and Packy and Mary and Stephen are having a heart attack.
We need a safe space. Can we have a safe space here where we can go meditate?
Yeah, you need a safe space.
Yeah.
You and Mary and Packy need a safe space.
We need a safe space.
I think we got it right here.
Yeah, talk among yourselves.
Wow. Here's the thing, though, and that's we talk a lot about the local stuff going on like this, and I'm out all over. I am everywhere. I drive a school bus. I'm all over the place, and everybody I talk to have yet to have anybody say, "I'm against you." I'm on Pat's side. What's the deal with that? And we still keep going in the direction we're going.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to see change. But then we get stuff like mailed to us over here with nobody's name on it, with all this information. And it's like, okay.
Anonymous.
If you're going to stand up, you need to stand up, say, my name is so-and-so. I'm here to make a change instead of, hey, here's some information, but don't mention my name.
Yeah.
And we get that a lot. And I know Pat does too.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, you saw a lot of that at the meeting the other night. It wasn't me, it was her.
Well, that was Liz.
A lot of finger pointing.
Yeah, that
sure.
was Liz. But when you got 50 people telling you you're drunk, you might want to sit down. That's kind of the theory I run by.
Not if there's 500 people in the bar.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just telling you.
With the 450 that say I'm okay. And
when
really
she was up there and she said, hey, the downtown development wanted all these additions, and then the downtown development stood up in a group and said, we did not. You forced that on us. You said if we didn't vote for it, you were going to get somebody in here that would vote for it. So they worked for her. So there you go. Anyway, hey, we got to take one more break. Don't go, Gary. Gary Chapman. Singing songwriter, Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
I checked my tires with a penny and I see all of Lincoln's head. And what's up with all of these wires sticking out of the tread? I took a little trip down to Old Blairsville, high up on the hill, to High Country Tire and Wheel. Don't let them deflate on the interstate. Call 706-835-1488. High Country Tire is located right up the hill from the post office in Blairsville. They're high on quality and service, but low on prices.
Rolling down the road with Jackie Jones Auto.
Jackie Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hayesville has received more than 50 slightly damaged vehicles, and you can save thousands right now. Jeep Wranglers, Jeep Grand Cherokees, Ram 1500s, and Dodge Chargers. Michigan storm damage means big savings for you. Most of them with just barely noticeable body damage. So drop by Jackie Jones Chrysler across from Hayesville McDonald's and let's make a deal. You will save thousands.
Don't want to be dragging through the cold and flu season feeling like only half yourself? Then your next stop needs to be the whole store on Highway 64. Stay well with the help of quality vitamin D, elderberry, quercetin for possible prevention and recovery. Ask about herbal remedy formulas, some that include hops, valerian, lemon balm, and CBD. Perfect for getting good sleep. The whole store in Murphy in the Lakeside Plaza. Every day, 10 to 3:30 p.m.
Shop local at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. The Eller & Owens family knows you have a dream for your home and for the generations that gather. We are 4 generations, serving our clients with integrity and exceptional service. Shop to make your vision for your home come to life and let us help. You'll find personal service, countless custom options, and unique looks. Buy more, save more every day with Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. Furniture for your life, for your generations.
Everyone dreams of the day their child will make it to the big leagues.
Now batting for your home team.
It all starts with mindset and willpower. Then let HIT Sports Academy grow your strength and confidence. Powerlifting, personal training, and specific sports training for middle or high schoolers can take you on an elite playing field. Turn your weakness into your strength with the HIT Sports Academy inside the gym in Blairsville. Join a class now. Find them on Facebook at the Gym Blairsville.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Graylin Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. We got Gary Chapman on with us. Got Mary Quiet Contrary with us. We got Pat Malone and Packy, and then poor little old me sitting here just trying to hang on with all the big dogs. Hey, man, y'all got the Turbulent Truth. Y'all do that once to, what does that come out? Once a week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are y'all covering this week?
New one up this afternoon. I've got one of our shirts on. Pat, you probably want this.
There you go.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
It says defund Satan.
Yeah.
Like it. Yeah.
Take his money and run.
Yeah.
Yeah. We put it out every week. We are actually moving to a new studio this next week. We've been at a friend's place, and he's buying a bunch of dirt further out of town, like most smart people are doing.
Right.
And so yeah, we're moving to a new place, but it's going to be really cool.
I'm glad you told me what that shirt said, because I was confused here for the longest time. I'm dyslexic, and I thought he's wanting to defund Santa. And I'm like, what the? I wasn't going to say anything, but I thought, man, that is cruel. Christmas coming up, you want to defund Santa?
Yeah, and we'll be on tonight at 8 o'clock you guys' time for our Wednesday. What do we call it? World Wide Web Wednesday worship. And we say that really fast 5 times, Pat. Yes.
Yeah, I love it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I love it. I know my mama watches it, and we watch it, and it's a lot of fun. So
turns out people need hope and a little encouragement.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's good just to let your brain rest.
Yep.
You know, and laugh.
And hear something positive. And
What we got? Pudding's over here giving me the. I don't understand.
He's jerking.
Sign language. Twitching
I don't understand his sign language.
Steel third, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Steve Betzel this morning.
Steve Betzel.
Hey, how are you guys?
So far, so good. How are you doing this morning?
All right. Listen, I just turned on the radio a few minutes ago, heard y'all talking about Israel and what's going on in the Middle East.
Yeah.
I've been a believer since 1976.
Mm-hmm.
When I got saved, I asked God to. All I wanted was to know the truth.
Yeah.
Well, over the years, God has brought to me all kinds of different information and whatever, and I haven't gone searching for it. It's just come to me.
Mm-hmm.
And here lately, over the last several years, I've been in a lot of reading on the Rothschilds, a huge book about the Rothschilds and their banking interests and how they control economies and countries and create wars to get monetary gain and this and other. Right now, I'm reading the Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion.
Right.
A lot of people say it's fictitious, but if you read it and know history, you know that everything in the book has come to pass.
Right.
Okay. Even in Russia, the guy that translated it from Russian to English, the book was published throughout Russia, whatever, and even the English copy. In Russia, if it was fictitious, why did they issue a decree to murder, to shoot and kill anybody that had a copy of it. You're supposed to turn all your copies in, get it, and they're going to burn them. But if you had a copy, you were shot dead. Okay, if it wasn't true, if it's fictitious. Well, let me share just a little bit of light on what's happening in Israel. If you go back to the 1930s, when there was talk of a homeland for the Jews because of what happened in Germany, or into the 40s, the rabbis at the time said they were not looking for a state or a political Israel. They were looking for a Messianic Israel. The Zionists that rule and control, like Soros and Klaus and these guys, they're playing us. They're playing us. The concern we should have, and I heard y'all talking about Netanyahu. Netanyahu was about to be taken out of office. There was a rebellion forming up against Netanyahu before the war started. The Mossad has thousands of agents throughout Gaza, throughout all of that area. And how they didn't know that this attack was going to take place, it's called a black flag operation, just like the attack on the USS Liberty in 1967, if y'all remember that. And Israel denied it, but all the sailors on the ship were given a gag order not to talk about it. But they have websites that they're talking about that the Israelis knew that was a USS Liberty and attacked it to try to draw us into the Six-Day War, which they ended up winning themselves. Israel would be nothing without the undying support of the blind guided church in America. Go back to Harry Truman. He had a Jew in his cabinet and said, the only way that you get reelected is if you support Israel.
So now, are you in support of Israel, or are you against?
No. Listen to what I said. I'm not in support of Israel or Islam.
So you don't like neither one of them.
The truth is that I am in support of the believers that live there, have lived there for 2,000 years, that are being massacred on both sides.
Right.
Hamas is a creation of the evil that Israel has perpetrated against the Palestinians. And I'm not for either side. I'm for peace, brother. I'm for peace.
Well, the only way you're going to have peace is have a bigger gun.
Well, that's true. That's what it says. That's what it says in the protocols. Is that might makes right.
Yeah. So.
And but here again, when they're doing mass destruction of Gaza, they're killing our brothers and sisters in Christ. They put Gaza into total poverty before this conflict. They were in total poverty, 45% unemployment.
Well,
water shut off.
Gaza
shut off.
didn't Hamas? Is Hamas not in control of Gaza?
It don't matter who's in control. Look at the Democrats; they're in control here.
Okay, I'm with you. Man, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go. But I appreciate your call.
Well, let's get it straight. Let's get it right, guys. Don't be a blind support. Thank you. Bye.
Well, that was a lot to take in. How come everybody's so quiet? I ain't
still trying to figure it out.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a case of it's your show, Stephen.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's my show.
Yeah. I'll be on at 8:00 your time tonight.
We need you.
No, I think he was referencing my blind. Was he talking about my blind support of Israel?
Yeah,
I think he misunderstood what I'm talking about. The biblical reality that God calls those people his chosen people. It's all part of his plan. Yep. I don't care about anything else, nothing else whatsoever. Don't care.
Well, that's the thing, and you talk about the people in Gaza and all that. I mean, Hamas has been bombing them every time you turn around, and then they attack.
And
them.
Hamas is that's just part of the entire. Quite frankly, you can clearly see now a global plan of the Islamic faith of peace. We were told by George W. Thanks, George. Appreciate that. the whole Muslim Brotherhood, Hamas, Hezbollah, you name it, they all want one thing. They want every Jew dead.
Right.
And because I am a Christian, grafted into the Jewish nation through the sacrifice of Christ,
Exactly.
they want me dead as well.
Yep.
That's it. And if you can't see that, I can't help you.
So
Read all the books you want to. And quite frankly, he's right about the Rothschilds, but still.
Right. And here's the thing, though. They attacked Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And Israel has every right to defend themselves. And at this point, the only way is to get rid of the evil. And that's the way I feel, period.
It's evil.
Yep.
Well, every now and then life gets simple.
Yep. So anyway, Gary, we got to get to break. Tonight at 8 o'clock at Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter on Facebook. You're going to love it. And then we got the Turbulent Truth. He does that once a week, which is also a lot of fun. And just a busy guy.
TurbulentTruth.com.
And you can order all the T-shirts. You've got hundreds of T-shirts. Yeah.
We have a lot.
You got just like that one, Defend Santa. I mean. I mean, I was like 12 years old. I didn't realize that Satan wasn't the one to bring me my Christmas presents.
Satan?
Well, I'm dyslexic. I thought it was.
Oh.
Here comes Satan. Anyway.
Same letters.
Oh, Lord.
Gary, thank you so much for coming, man. We appreciate you.
Love you guys. Take care.
Bye.
Hey, we want to thank Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing. They're good people, and they can save you thousands and thousands of money. They got the leak detector. What is that called? LDC 3000. So go by, give them a call. We'll be right back. We're going to give something away. I think we got some more la-las.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
For a full range of inpatient and outpatient services to emergency care, radiology, and more, Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital is Erlanger Quality Care, close to home. To learn more, call 828-837-8161.
Nothing shines brighter under the Friday night lights than a brand new Ford, and no better place to buy than Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville. Take advantage of models in stock and on the lot at Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville. From the moment you walk into the showroom, you'll know our commitment to customer service is second to none. Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville, 1493 Highway 64 West, 828-389-6325, and online at jjfordhayesville.com.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Young Harris Water Sports and RV now offering the Supreme Surf Boat Line, along with Hurricane Deck Boats, Godfrey Pontoons, Monterey, Chaparral, Bayliner Bowriders, Low Pontoons, along with both Yamaha and Sea-Doo PWCs and more. Young Harris Water Sports and RV has the area's largest service center, parts and accessory selection, so there's no need to leave the mountains. Young Harris Water Sports and RV at 3676 Highway 76. Online at yhmarineandrv.com.
Let's go!
Life's biggest moments call for unique and beautiful gifts. Let Davis Jewelers take away all the worry and indecision with a beautiful pendant, ring, necklace, or earrings. We've got a huge selection of unique pieces to make every special moment become an oh wow moment. Our experts at Davis Jewelry want to help you find the perfect piece for birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, and engagements, or just because. Find us at 417 Blue Ridge Street in Blairsville or davisjewelry.jewelershowcase.com.
Physical therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital helps patients return to living and moving pain-free after a physical injury, illness, stroke, or surgery. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Graylin Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you, and I would just like to say that it is a shame that people would kill innocent children by the thousands and not think anything about it.
I agree.
So you're talking about Israel or abortion?
Both.
Yep. So anyway, let's give away some lalas. What you got?
We got lalas. We got a free Cuban.
A free Cuban?
Free Cuban.
That'll make you happy. Yeah, that'll
Don't
make
get
you
too
happy.
excited now, Mary.
A free Cuban. Yeah.
Ricardo.
Yeah, there you go. A
There
free
you go.
Cuban. The phone number is 706-379-9770. Pat, what question do we have?
The question is, today's version of the Cuban sandwich originated where?
Today's
and I'll
version.
take either the city or the neighborhood.
City
where it
or
was. Yeah.
So we're talking about a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just hope to get a Cuban, wasn't you? All right. Where did today's version of the Cuban sandwich originate? What city or what else was it?
Neighborhood.
Or neighborhood. There you go. What comments we got up there? Got anything you can read or what we got? 706-379-9770. If you want a free Cuban sandwich from Lala's, call us now.
Phone's
Are you
ringing.
going to read the Are you going to read?
Well, the phone's ringing.
I'll get him here. Okay, Emory Alexander. Those who support Hamas in Congress are guilty of giving aid and comfort to the enemy as described in U.S. Code. Michael Beeman. Good morning, guys. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Diesel Power Forward. Good morning, everyone, and have a wonderful day. And yes, all life is precious. Amen. Diesel Power
Amen.
Forward.
There you go. Who we got, Puddin'?
We have Kathy.
Kathy, what are you doing?
Sitting at work, getting ready to work.
Oh, well, you've been there for an hour. You ain't done anything yet?
No, not yet. Waiting for the doors to open to get to work.
Oh, Lord. What kind of work you do?
Insurance?
Oh, yeah. Good deal.
Yeah.
So you like Cubans?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do too. So where did today's Cuban sandwich originate?
Tampa, Florida.
That is correct. What
All right.
neighborhood?
Tampa, Florida?
What neighborhood in Tampa?
I have no idea.
Ybor City.
Okay. Yeah, you're right there,
Oh,
Stephen.
okay. Yeah,
Wow.
everybody knows about Ybor City.
I know, that's right. And all you folks from Tampa, Florida that come back and forth up here, bring me some cigars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I used to have them
Cuban
bring by here. They
cigars.
bring me cigars every now and then. I ain't had none in a while.
We need a cigar shop around here.
Yeah. Golly, what kind do you smoke?
None. My grandfather used to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. So we
Yep.
well, are you from Florida?
I am originally.
What part?
Ocala.
Ocala.
Horse country.
What now?
Ocala area, the horse country.
Horse country?
Yeah. Ocala.
That's for y'all got horses? Is that a big? I didn't know. I don't know this. I
Yeah,
don't
me
know this
either.
stuff.
Yeah. That's a big horse area, Ocala, Florida.
Really? I know Pat. Pat, you're a big horse guy, ain't you?
Yeah. There's some $1 million barns in Ocala. That's where all the thoroughbreds go for the winter.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Looks like they'd call it barn country if it had the $1 million barns down there instead of horses, don't it?
They do.
Yeah. All righty. Well, we appreciate you calling in, girl.
All right. So do I come there to get it?
I've got it here for you at the station. Come on.
Just swing by.
All right. Y'all have a blessed day.
You too.
Bye.
Pat, you got anybody on tomorrow?
We're going to try to have, let's see, hang on a minute. I've got it here someplace. I know we got some guests tomorrow, but I don't remember which one we got.
Hey, I reckon while you're looking that up, Gen Z, man, they're upset. They're upset. They're saying after having to work 9 to 5, they don't got time for anything else. Bless their heart, they're having to work.
Oh, jeez.
When to work 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
What the heck's wrong with? Why we have to work all this time? What the heck? Don't they just send us all this stuff we need, like cars and stuff, through the mail?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you're raised that way.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hand out.
Tomorrow we got the Young Harris Planetarium director, Lauren Albin, is going to be our guest, talking about what's going on at the planetarium.
I love going over there, watching that stuff. Don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Very.
Yep.
They have that.
What's so funny?
I bet you do, man. Yeah.
I like going.
Stars, man.
I like going packing. Yeah, I like going packing.
You just like those brownies man, beforehand.
That's
The
it.
Planetarium. man.
Planetarium.
What's them shiny things stuck up there?
Trying to grab them, man.
Wow, there's a lot of them.
You know, you think about the people and their working ethics nowadays, they've just not got any. Used to people go to work and they try to do the best they could and proud of what they did and now they just want to sit at the house and play video games.
Yep.
I think most people have good work ethics. I think when they do things like that, they're talking about the outliers, the fringe element.
You know, somebody told me you got that big battery plant that moved in down to Commerce. They took away the drag strip's gone. They brought a battery plant in there.
Right.
And they said that I understand that all the employees that they've got, they brought them in from Korea. Have y'all heard that?
I've heard.
Many of the employees.
Yeah.
By the way, the battery plant is on the opposite side of the highway that the drag strip used to be on. So the drag strip didn't go away because of the battery plant.
Well, is it still there?
The drag strip is still there. They just don't run. I
think it's gone, man. I think they demolished the drag strip. It's over with.
Did they?
Yeah, I think it's gone.
I don't know, but it's on the opposite side of Interstate 85 than the battery plant.
But the here we go to misdirection here, redirection. The fact of the matter is, instead of hiring American citizens, they brought in a bunch of Korean citizens.
Right.
Is that what I'm trying to say? Am I wrong about that?
I think there are a lot of Koreans employed by that plant, but there also are a lot of Americans that are employed by that plant, or they wouldn't get the subsidies that they got.
Pat.
Yeah.
Do you know who's in control right now?
I don't know if it's the Rothschilds or George Soros.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't tell. I cannot tell.
2 more years, guys. 2 more years.
Who
Just
knows?
2 more years.
Who knows?
2 more years. Yeah.
By the way, Mike Whittemore says, I hear there is hundreds of immigrants on National Forest land here.
Immigrants?
Oh, Mike, please stop that. That's that stupid rumor about Blairsville's a sanctuary city. It's not. There's no immigrants in a tent city in the forest.
That's true, but it can't stop us from spreading the rumor.
Yeah.
I know,
Right,
I
Steven?
know.
Let's go hunt for them.
Yeah.
Golly, man.
Go hunt for immigrants in the woods.
What would you do if you found them?
Take pictures.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like we be out there looking for Bigfoot and then run on one of them tent camps.
Oh yeah.
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 There you go. That's perfect. It is Bigfoot. you
I
know.
don't know why they
And
don't
the
live in the
Loch
woods,
Ness
because they
Monster.
can go out to San Francisco and they put them in 5-star hotels. That's
Yep.
what I'd go. I'd go to
Me
San Francisco.
too.
and
There
live
you
in-
go.
Yeah, I'm all about that. All right, folks, we'll be back bright and early tomorrow. Y'all be good.
Bye.